Okay, last one. Here we go. What is one metaphor? Because obviously Alison Smith is the
Oh,
metaphor
right, yeah.
specialist. What is one metaphor from nature that perfectly sums up the shift from surviving to thriving? And why do you love it?
I have to go back to gardening because gardening's where it all started in the late 90s, well, mid to late 90s. And so it's about the gardening, and it's that whole piece around, you know, that if you just plonk a plant anywhere without thinking about what conditions it needs, it might not thrive. Because, we could put it in clay soil, we could put it, it might need some shade, and we've put it in direct sun. We might not water it. We've had a lot of sun here in Scotland recently. Plants have needed more watering, or even watering when they perhaps wouldn't normally. So I think so the metaphor is about realizing that plants need TLC and thought about how we interact with them. They might need pruning, they might need time in the greenhouse, and realize that we too do need that as
Mm.
individuals,
Yeah,
and
of
not
course
to
we
beat
do.
ourselves up because we've failed to realize we've been plonked in the corner, that we're right next to the compost. So I could carry on and carry on about the gardening metaphor because, time in the greenhouse. When did you last have time in the greenhouse?
Mm. It's
Have
very interesting because my dad has an allotment, quite a large garden space. And for the first couple of years of planting it, he couldn't work out why there was one patch of ground where nothing would grow. He's like, what is going on? Until he realized that it was beside the sort of hedgerow where the big trees grow, and all their roots were coming and taking all the nutrients and things from that area. And he's like, oh, so if we just swap around the stuff, just don't use that bit or use that for sort of stuff that doesn't need much,
Yeah, yeah.
and moved around a bit like your day, move around your day, move your activities to different places and see.